Hey friends, I'm Jill. I'm a crafter on Etsy and I welcome you to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My husband and I love to go to estate sales, thrifting, but also a big thing with the channel now is I do sell handmade items on Etsy and I'm here to share my journey with you. So there's a couple of things I wanted to go through with you today, and I'm kind of in between things right now today, so I thought I would take about an hour and do this video, work on some things, but when I saw this message, I was like, you know what, I gotta go through this with you because this is the second message I've gotten on Etsy, and I want to share it with you because if I'm getting it, I know there's others that are getting it, and how many are actually going to fall for this. Besides that, I want to share with you some Amazon finds. I have an Etsy order that I'm going to work on with you, and then share a scarf project that's almost done. Okay, so Etsy. Let me first start off by a video or two ago, I told you how I am going to start purchasing and supporting other Etsy shops that are newer, that don't have a whole lot of sales. And I will share with you what I purchased, give them a shout out on here, and just have fun with it. So I did find one that I'm going to purchase from, so I'm going to go ahead and get that purchased tonight. And then hopefully, because today's Friday, next week I'll be able to share that awesome item with you, and I'm pretty excited. Second, okay, this is going to come in your message box, and this is the second time I've gotten it, and it comes from different people. This is not an actual message from Etsy, obviously. It's going to come through as a message topic. It's going to have a general message, and then it'll also kind of flag it as like a potential buyer. Anyways, you're going to see it come from a name. It says, congratulations, your item has been purchased. It gives you the order number and that the order has been paid for. We estimate the delivery will take approximately 5 to 7 business days. Regarding your request for special verification, we have processed this and will address it accordingly. It wants you to copy the above and replace with, and then it gives you this example. Go and put it in the search to get the page. Please let us know if you have any other questions or concerns, and they're here to assist. Absolutely not. Okay, delete, throw it to spam. Do not do that. That is not a buyer. If you're going to get a buyer, or if you have a buyer, you are going to hear that beautiful, if you have your sound on, cha-ching. And you will also see it under your orders tab. Do not think you got a sale if it's under the message tab. Okay, I know some of you are like, I already know that already. But you know what? If you're new to a selling platform, you're not going to always necessarily know. You might think, oh, you can sell something this way too. I had no idea. This is awesome. I got a sale. No, please no. I had to go through that with you. That's the second time I got that message. And we're going to go ahead and delete that awesome message. And you know what? Please select a message. We're going to select that message and we're going to report it. So there you go. Report, and it says the conversation has been moved to your spam box. Yeah, I had to tell you. Okay, so second thing, guys, Amazon. I already unpacked it because, well, I started doing the video and then I was like, no, that's a pretty crummy video. Not that I'm great at doing videos in the first place, but it wasn't a very good video. So let me get my phone set up here and we will talk about what I purchased. I went ahead on Amazon and purchased color wheels. They're the same. I guess I didn't realize they were the same when I bought them. And yes, I know I could hold yarns up and go, oh, both of these look great together. But I always think it's nice to where, let's just go, okay, your pure color right here. Okay, so we're going to scroll it to yellow. And if you go straight down, you can see it's going to go great. Complementary color is the violet. And look at all the different shades of purple, all the different shades of yellow. If you don't want to go purple, split it this way. It shows how you could go this way, you could go this way, you could go that way, you could go that way. It just shows you all the different complementary colors, or it says triad or split complementary. And I just wanted to have that as I explore going outside of my box of neutral colors, because even though I love colorful things, I tend to go more towards your neutral, your browns, blacks, grays, beige, white. So in the future, in my Etsy shop, I do want to start adding more colorful, beautiful items. And in my scarves, I want to add more color than just your plain one color scarf. I don't know if they're going to sell or not, but you know what? I'm going to enjoy what I'm doing and I'm going to have fun. So, color wheels. Got those on Amazon. I got 2 out of the 3 things I ordered. The other is coming, I think it's tomorrow. I have a lot of scrap yarn, and if you crochet, I'm sure you have a lot of scrap yarn as well. And I like to complete full rows. I don't like to go until the yarn's out and then start like halfway on the row. No, I don't like to do that. So I only wanted 1 of these, but Amazon sold them in 2. So I thought, what a great way to take your scrap yarn and roll it up in a little ball and add it to your container, so you have everything nice and organized. And let's say you want to do a little project of granny squares or different little things, you can go right to your container. So, you know, I don't know if it'll help me stay organized or not, but I'm sure giving it a try. And the other item that I'll show you probably tomorrow or Sunday, probably Sunday I'll do another video, is a crochet book, and it's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's get to my scarf project. I made quite a few infinity scarves and sold them quite a few years ago, and they did quite well. This is the one I'm currently working on, and something a little different that I'm doing now is I used to be like, let's do them all one color. So if I'm doing this, like for example, so this dark brown is a specific brand of yarn. I used to be like, nope, I got to stick with that same brand of yarn. I don't want any fiber difference. And I can go on and on. I wanted to stick with just the same. But now I'm like, no, let's get things that's a little more different. So each yarn is a different brand, and it's a different texture. It's all acrylic, but like this one is I love this yarn, acrylic yarn. This brown one, I have no idea because it was some scrap yarn left over. This yarn is an actual one that I got from Joanne Fabric at Center, and this one is more a chunky, soft yarn. So I'm happy with the way it's looking. I need to measure because I want it at least 8 inches wide, and we're currently at 7, so I have another inch to go. My thoughts were, if I can get it out without having everything fall down, was adding this brown, and this is a Joanne brand Big Twist. I know it looks similar to this. me show you that yarn. This one is this brand right here. And I don't know if you could see, back up a little bit. This one has a little more like a glossy, real warm brown, where this one is warm, but it doesn't give that glossy look. So that is the difference with the browns, and that is my latest project. And lastly, we have a green yarn palm order that needs to go out. And I believe, I'll have to double check, but this was an order where you can tell it was a guest versus a regular shopper. Or I guess you can always search on Etsy, but you just check out as a guest. With my yarn palms, I do sell them in sets of 3. The customer can request more or less, but that is how I sell them. And you can use these so many different ways. Little decor pieces, gift packaging, home decor items like your wreaths or to your hats. I mean, there's just so many things you could do with them. I'm hoping this weekend I can start making a Christmas yarn palm wreath of green, white, and red. You pull them out and then you just give them a little fluff. And then I go ahead and look for kind of any funny ends, and I'll go ahead and give them a trim. Of course, the buyer gets them and wants them, you know, a little shorter or whatever, they can do so. So I have 2 more of these to make. And I got that finished. We'll go ahead and get that cut. It's supposed to be a rainy weekend here, so hopefully for me that means I'll get a lot of my projects done. My goal is to get some yarn palm wreaths done and listed in my Etsy shop. They're done. I think these would be so cool at the end of a scarf or blankets. However, I don't know how they would wash up. That is the problem. Now you can like spot wash them or hand wash them potentially, but I just don't know about the machine wash. I might have to do an experiment and see how that goes, because these would be really cute at the end of a scarf. And give it a fluff, and then see some of these little ends here. What time is it? 3:14. All right, so I have my 3 green yarn palms, and we might as well go ahead and get them packed up and ready to go for the post office tomorrow too. And I do use these little clear bags to put them in before I put them in a box. So now let me get the box. So here's the box I'm talking about, and I just have to get it formed. I used to ship them in just poly mailers, and which is still completely fine. However, I just sometimes think, well, shoot, by the time they get there, they're going to be completely squashed in a poly mailer. And again, it's fine because the customer can always just give them a little fluff. However, I like to not have them look like that upon delivery. So that's why I went the box route, and it doesn't really cost really much more to ship, I would think. There we go. So like that. And then I just set them in there real nicely. And I always write a handwritten thank you. And I will go ahead and just set it on top of the yarn palms, and we'll get it sealed up. So I have it nice and sealed. My scale that I purchased from Amazon a long time ago. All right. Get my label done. There, we have our package ready to be shipped tomorrow, our yarn palms. And that's it for today. I'm going to continue to look through some Etsy stores to kind of get a little lineup of ones that I want to purchase from. And hopefully get some work done this weekend. So, thank you for watching. If you're still watching, I hope you subscribe to our channel and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.